I have been receiving a lot of
comments and messages asking the same question.
I keep getting asked.
Still getting these questions a lot.
Everyone's been asking,
how is it that I can eat
so much food without putting on a ton of
fat?
Why aren't you 300 and 400 pounds?
How do I do so many food challenges
without getting fat?
fat?
That's a big one.
You guys have seen me do this video
a great many times.
The answers are right there.
So, how does he do it?
Let's get right to it.
I'm gonna try and keep this as simple as possible.
First, the most important and obvious point is diet.
Yes! Calories in and calories out.
It's just mathematics.
The challenges that I film are done once a week. Outside of that, there's a gradual taper. So if you think about it like a graph.
So on this graph, the y-axis shows calorie intake and the x-axis shows time.
I don't get it.
If he goes to a competition and eats 12,000 calories on Wednesday, then he can eat fewer calories during the rest of the week.
Huge caloric surpluses and then deficits.
Calories in, calories out.
Calorie balance.
I get it. Okay.
It's kind of concerning to me that most adults don't know how energy turnover in the human body actually works.
Fair enough.
I have to stick to a regimented diet and training routine. If I wasn't doing that, my weight would skyrocket.
Most important factor, and I can't stress this enough, when it comes to gaining weight or losing weight, is the amount of calories you consume over time.
having a good calorie balance.
There is no magic pill.
I'm not selling some magic potion here.
Still not convinced.
If you notice the everyday diets of most competitive eaters, their meals are generally healthy, balanced, and full of whole foods.
6 days out of the week, I'm eating mainly a lot of rice,
Fruits, vegetables, foods rich in fiber, micronutrients.
sweet potatoes, regular potatoes, corn, green beans.
meat, fruits, vegetables.
Vegetables, fruits, beans.
Broccoli, lots of fruit, spinach, oatmeal.
Low-fat protein.
Think chicken breasts, salmon, kale, asparagus, broccoli, and spinach.
Yeah, that sounds perfectly terrible.
Not to beat a dead horse, but it looks like diet and exercise is the straightforward answer.
It all does come down to balance, not only with nutrition, but also training.
If you look at most competitive eaters, they tend to be in relatively decent shape.
How?
Stonie told GQ he hits the gym 5 times a week.
Even though Matt is consuming a large amount of calories, he has to spend it somewhere.
In this house, we obey the laws of thermodynamics.
I'm more active than the average person.
I train 6 days per week.
I'm training very, very, very hard.
Matt Stonie says that his exercise routine is to hit the gym 5 times a week doing cardio or weights. It really just comes down to diet and watching what you're eating after a contest.
CrossFit, bodybuilder, strength training workouts.
It's hard to stay in shape, as a competitive eater. It's crucial though.
I follow a pretty rigorous strength training program.
I go to the gym. I purposefully lift my weights.
I increase my cardio, increase my exercise, pushing myself a bit harder, especially because I have the energy. Normally after these challenges too, I could literally go on forever in the gym.
I train 6 days per week and I have 1 cheat day.
We don't do it every day.
That makes sense.
I don't do challenges every single day. If I were to, it would be impossible for me not to gain weight.
I don't know why there's this indication or there's this thought that I eat like that every day, but I do not.
Matt, however, does a challenge video a week.
People ask me a lot, like, do you really think what you do is healthy? And it's not at all. But that's kind of what I have to do if I wanted to keep the job that I have.
And another thing, I don't have like this crazy metabolism of the gods.
Stonie and many other pro eaters have openly admitted to having average metabolisms.
It's hard. It's not like we have superhuman metabolism.
It's like a slap in the face to me because I do train so hard day in and day out. Not because I have a high metabolism. I actually have a normal metabolism.
Looks like diet and exercise is the straightforward answer.
It's pretty much that simple.
Okay, I get it.
That is their secret.
That's how I basically stay lean.
I don't really know how I can make that more easily digestible to people.
If you didn't know, now you know. I've kind of got it off my chest.
But then again, there are probably still going to be 1,000 more questions about why I'm not that.